just wanted to share a quick tutorial on how to quilt soft and stable. So I already have my fabric prepped. I cut the size I needed and layered it, lining side down, soft and stable right side up. And I'm just going to do a simple 1-inch cross hatching. So I'm going to use my favorite Creative Grids ruler. I love these rulers because if you can see they have 45-degree lines, so I can mark my cross hatching really easily. So I'm just going to line that up on the edge of the cut fabric. This is my favorite marking tool, a Clover chalk pen, so then I can just roll my first line on my piece to be quilted. And now that is ready to take to my sewing machine. I like to stitch this line and then use my sewing guide, which I'll show you later, and then continue quilting those lines before I mark the other direction. When quilting soft and stable, I like to bump my stitch length up to 3 or 3.5 and use my walking foot, which is one of the reasons why I am a big fan of Pfaff sewing machines. They have a built-in walking foot. I have this seam guide, which many machines come with. I've set it to 1 inch. So on my stitch plate, I have 1/8 inch increments and I set it to 1 inch. So after I have already sewn this center line, then I can just follow this guide right in my first marked stitch line. And then I will just continue going to each side of that line and following the guide. I just smooth the fabric and keep it smoothed out as I go. I did pin this before I started to keep the layers secure. You can also use a spray-based if you prefer. I don't love to use spray-based. I feel like I'm enough in control with the soft and stable just by pinning it into place. So I'll just keep sewing my stitching lines. Once I have finished going all one direction, I will take it to my iron and give it a good press before I mark the line to go the other direction. And as you can see, I don't push my fabric through. I let my machine do all the work and let the feed dogs carry the layers through the machine. Wanted to share one more final step that is helpful when quilting soft and stable. After you have your pieces trimmed down and cut the size that you're going to be working with, it's helpful to do just an 1/8 of an inch top stitch around the raw edges, and this will secure your quilting stitches and also compress that edge of soft and stable. That will make it a lot easier when you attach the binding in later steps.